What am I going to do, Dinah? I can't keep putting off answering my pen pal's letter. Yvette will think something happened to me. You're right, Dinah. Something did happen. I lost the election for class president, which wouldn't be so bad, except I kind of told Yvette in my last letter that I'd already won. When I wrote the letter, I thought I was going to win. It's just that Yvette is good at so many things. I wanted to have something to brag about. And it's not like she's ever going to find out. After all, Yvette's all the way in France, and I'm here. But not for long. Hello, Mr. Rabbit.
Hello, Alice.
Did you get a letter from a pen pal?
Letter? What letter?
That letter.
Oh, that.
His Royal Majesty, the White Rabbit. Who calls you that?
My brother. Don't ask me why.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Oh, well, actually, I have 23.
Well, what's this one's name?
Oh, I don't like to mention it.
Why not?
Well, everyone gets so excited whenever I do. Very well. Believe it or not, my brother is Rabbit De Niro. You know, the actor, star of Raging Bunny, Cape Fur, Taxidermy.
Sorry, never heard of him.
Well, most people have. He's a big movie star.
A movie star? Oh, I've always wanted to meet a movie star.
Yes, everyone does.
So what does your brother have to say?
Oh, just the usual things. Getting a lot of fan mail. Making a new movie. Coming to visit me today. Coming to visit me today.
Really? Rabbit De Niro is coming here?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, child. Why would a big movie star be coming here?
To visit his brother, of course.
His brother? Who's his brother?
Well, his brother is acting very strange.
Rabbit De Niro's your brother? Why didn't you ever tell me? You know he's my favorite movie star, and he's visiting today. Oh, splendid. I can't wait to meet him.
You can't do that.
Why can't I?
Well, there won't be time. He's only coming for a few hours, you know.
Oh, a few hours are perfect. Just enough time for tea and tarts and an autograph photograph. When a star walks through the doorway, a naughty single sound is heard. Until the people rush to meet him to get his signature. An autographed photograph hanging on my wall. An autographed photograph hanging on my wall. Where you can push your way through the people for an autograph of a star. But you may only get a half a smile as they drive away in the car. An autograph photograph hanging on my wall. An autograph photograph hanging on my wall.
So, you're going to ask Rabbit De Niro for an autographed photo?
Of course not. He's going to ask me for one.
Mr. Rabbit, don't you want to see your brother?
Oh, of course I want to see my brother, Alice. I just don't want to see him here. So you see, Alice, whenever I tell anyone that Rabbit De Niro is my brother, well, I might as well be the invisible bunny.
That must not make you feel very good. Are you sure you're not making it sound a little worse than it is? you know, exaggerating.
Oh, no. And I'll show you. Watch this. Be done.
Rabbit! We were just looking for you.
Oh? Well, I just wanted to tell you my brother is stopping by for a visit.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Oh, did I mention that the brother visiting is Rabbit De Niro?
Rabbit De Niro. Wow! Your brother is Rabbit De Niro? This is so cool, I can't believe it!
I believe you had something you wanted to tell me.
We wanted to talk to you about introducing us to your famous brother!
You weren't exaggerating.
No, which is why I wanted my brother to think that I'm someone important. So I sort of made up a little fib.
How big a fib?
Oh, just a teensy-weensy one. I told him I'm the king of Wonderland.
On the fib scale of 1 to 10, that's a 10.
Mr. Rabbit, surely you must realize that your brother might visit someday.
Yes, but he's always been too busy making movies to stop by.
Maybe your brother doesn't have to know the truth. If we can get the queen out of the palace for a few hours, we can make Mr. Rabbit the king. Right, king for a day.
Wonderful. But first we've got to get rid of the queen. Ah!
Yes!
Your Majesty, why aren't you ready yet?
Ready? Ready for what?
P.U.
P.U.? I beg your pardon.
I mean P.U., Princess University, your old school. Today you're giving your speech to the graduates.
I thought it was tomorrow. Are you sure?
Am I sure? Why, Your Majesty, I am the keeper of the royal calendar, and I never forget a thing.
Oh, let me see that.
All the signs point to a speech today. It's in the stars, your charts, it's destiny. This fact is more than logical, Your Majesty, it's astrological. Without a doubt, I can say I'm sure you're giving a speech today. My memory is first rate. I never forget a day. Seize the moment and leave today. Time is everything, now don't delay. Go give your speech at any cost. Remember, she who hesitates is lost. Without a doubt, I can say I'm sure you're giving a speech today. My memory is first rate. I never forget a day. Ow! So, as you can plainly see, Your Majesty, your speech is absolutely, positively today.
But I'll miss meeting Rabbit De Niro.
Oh, don't feel too bad about that, Your Majesty. In person, you can see he's losing his fur.
Well, I guess I better go for my speech. This one's called Hampering the Princess Within.
Sorry I took so long packing. I know you're in a hurry to get out of here.
Are you sure you'll be able to run things while I'm away?
Oh, don't worry about a thing, Your Majesty. I'll run the palace as if I were king. First of all, I want to thank you all in helping me with my plan to fool my brother.
And we're happy to help. After all, if you need to fool someone, you couldn't find more perfect fools.
How true that is.
Okay. Now then, I'd like to go over my plan. First, I'll need someone to do my job.
You want someone else to be king?
No, my old job. You know, be a right-hand rabbit.
I'm the closest thing to a rabbit, so I volunteer.
Thank you, Hare. Now then, the rest of you will act like my royal subjects. You know, take orders from me and so forth.
Me too, Your Majesty.
Oh, thanks, Dormouse. Now, here.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I want you to go to the station and pick up my brother and bring him back to the palace. Can you do that?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay. Hare should be here any minute. Any questions?
Just one. If the word knee is spelled K-N-E-E, why isn't it pronounced knee?
Because the K is silent. Wait a minute. What does that have to do with the price of rice and...
Walk this way, Mr. De Niro.
Whoa! Well, my brother has done all right for himself. Look at the size of this place. How are you?
His Most Royal Highness, King Rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit? I mean, Your Majesty, are you all right?
Candlesticks, how am I supposed to walk in this thing? Why, could it be? Yes, it is my brother.
I still can't believe it. I come to visit my own brother and look. A king!
A king? Well, a king. Yes, of course, I'm the king. I'm the king of Wonderland. I knew that.
Long live the king!
The king thanks you, loyal subjects. Now he would like to spend some time alone with his brother.
Well, you know, brother, I kind of thought you'd have time to show me around Wonderland a little bit.
Ah, yes, well, I really must get back to business. Oh, you know what they say, a king's work is never done. So if you want to leave a little early, well, I'll understand.
What, and miss seeing your kingdom? No way, babe. Your servant here can fill in for you, right?
Yes, I suppose my servant can give you the runaround. The tour around Wonderland.
Mr. De Niro, meet Mr. Caterpillar.
Hey, how are you?
Say, you do look a lot like your brother.
He means your brother, the king. Don't you, Mr. Caterpillar?
Oh, yes, the king. That reminds me of a story.
Oh.
Once there was a bright green chameleon named Casey. Casey's friends admired her beautiful green color, but Casey wanted everyone to admire her. So one day she heard some frogs say, "What a beautiful yellow butterfly." Casey decided she needed to be yellow as well. Then Casey heard the butterfly say, "What a beautiful blue bird." So Casey decided to turn blue also. Then Casey heard the bird say, "What a beautiful pink and orange fruit." So Casey added pink and orange to her appearance. Changing into so many colors made Casey very tired, but she felt it was worth it if it made everyone admire her. When Casey's friends saw her, she asked them, "How do you like all my new colors?" Her friends didn't want to hurt her feelings, but they told her, "With all those other colors mixed in, we can't see the beautiful green you once were." Surprisingly, Casey's feelings weren't hurt. Deep down, she liked being green best too. So from then on, Casey decided to be just herself.
Good story.
Say, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Well, you probably recognize me from some of your favorite movies. I'm an actor. I'm here visiting my my brother, the King of Wonderland.
Oh no, the cat's not in on the plan. He's going to ruin everything. The rabbit told you he's the King of Wonderland?
Actually, Cat, if you'll excuse us, Mr. De Niro and I were just leaving.
Not so fast, Hare. It may interest Mr. De Niro that I know something about his family that he doesn't know.
Oh, really?
Well, let's just say you're not the only actor in your family.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just a little kitty comedy. Hatter, may I formally introduce you to Mr. Rabbit De Niro, the brother of our king?
Very pleased to meet you.
Hiya, how are you?
Cup of tea?
Oh, just half a cup.
Oh. Here you are.
You're beautiful. Don't ever change.
Hare, why aren't you sitting down?
You know, I can't sit while on royal business.
Now, what in the world are you doing on royal business?
I'm here for the king. You remember our king?
Oh, of course, our king. Mr. De Niro, I have to tell you, everybody in Wonderland just loves our ruler. I never hear a bad word said about Her Majesty.
Her Majesty?
But His Majesty. I mean, now there are well-loved rulers, and then there are well-loved rulers. But ours, well, she's the best loved.
Whoa! She's? You just said she.
Who said cheese?
Not cheese, she's. This guy's talking about the ruler of Wonderland, and he says she's.
That's because your brother's the big cheese, huh?
Nobody said cheese. But he did say Her Majesty and she's. What's going on here? Is my brother the king, or isn't he?
Of course.
He's a ruler by inches. He knows most everything.
And he's a wise kind of guy. We wouldn't trade him for a king.
What he means is we don't need to.
Huh?
Because he is, you know, the king.
Oh, right. How could I have forgotten such a most important thing? He's Topsy's number one. He's the one who gets things done. Like a jack or an ace, he really occupies space. And today we're here to say the king is for real. Ah, yes, indeed he do. He's king-like through and through.
Well, of course that's what he is. The subjects are all his.
He must be really smart to play this royal
I
part.
can picture him alone in a crown upon a throne. He's Topsy's number one. He's the one who gets things done. Like a jack or an ace, he really occupies space. And today we're here to say the king is for real.
Well, that's more like it. Long live my brother the king.
Long may she
He
reign.
He.
My brother and the hare should have been here by now. Oh, I certainly hope nobody threw a monkey wrench in the works.
Don't worry, Mr. Rabbit. I'm sure nobody goofed up the plan.
Brother, am I impressed. You've got a beautiful kingdom. Your subjects adore you. You are so lucky.
That's because I rule with a level head and a rabbit's foot. Oh, rabbit's foot. Great little joke.
Whoa, look at the time. I better throw my bag together if I want to make that train.
palace. Can you believe it? We actually pulled it off.
Yes, we made your brother believe that you're the king of Wonderland.
And it's almost time for him to leave. What could go wrong now?
I knew my speech wasn't until tomorrow, and Rabbit, why are you wearing that silly get-up?
Oh, this? Well, you see, it's my brother.
Oh, Rabbit De Niro's still here.
Well, yes.
Oh, good. I finally get to meet my favorite movie star, and he'll get to meet a queen. You did tell him all about me, didn't you?
Well, actually, Your Majesty, he doesn't exactly know there's a Queen of Wonderland. That is, I told him that I'm the king. I'm the king of Wonderland.
What?
You see, Your Majesty, it's just that Rabbit De Niro is such a big star. We wanted him to think that Mr. Rabbit is just as important.
Then we figured what you didn't know wouldn't hurt you. I think I'm due at a tea party at the Hatters.
So, you're the new king of Wonderland. So, what does that make me? Your humble servant?
Oh, I guess this servant's taking the place of your old one. Hey, how are you?
Please, Your Majesty, don't give Mr. Rabbit away.
Well, brother, I'd love to stay longer, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask your servant here to take my bag out to the coach for me, I'm afraid.
Not nearly as afraid as I am, I'm afraid.
Would you
Please take my brother's bag.
You expect me to take this out to the coach?
How dare you talk to my brother, the king, in that tone of voice? Tell it, brother.
How dare you speak to me in that tone of voice?
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I forgot who I was for a moment.
Every kingdom has a king, ruling, decreeing, and everything. King Rabbit sure has an impressive ring.
We all admire his kingly ways. We all follow what he will say, because it's our duty to obey.
Long live the king, long live the king. We of Wonderland will always sing. Long live King Rabbit, our king.
So important, so regal,
He's our leader,
refined, dignified.
that's our leader. Long live the king, long live the king. We of Wonderland will always sing. Long live King Rabbit, our king.
Brother, there's something I must tell you.
Hey, long goodbyes are for the movies.
No, I shouldn't have told you I was king.
Why not? Hey, I don't mind, even if that makes me just a lonely movie star.
But I'm not the king. I'm just a servant.
And you serve your subjects well. That's why they adore you. Oh, that's my train. Gotta get hopping. Hey, long live the king. Huh?